Right, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Worsted Park. Welcome to our summer property auction. And it is summer as well at long last. I thought I was going to be welcoming you to a summer auction in the rain, but we actually do have some sun, which makes a pleasant change. It's always very satisfying to see a large turnout, so thank you very much indeed for all coming. A lot of faces that I've seen before, but equally there's some new faces, which is always very satisfying as well. So thank you all for coming. I'd also like to welcome our cyber viewers. Just a passing comment, in the last auction we had as many cyber viewers as we did people attend the auction, so obviously technology is changing the way we're working, and cyber viewers, thank you for watching. And whilst talking about technology, I will just share a recent statistic for you from our website. Since 2007, we have had 15,000 legal downloads since 2007. So it's a huge number of requests for legal documents been downloaded. And interestingly, a third of those, that's over 5,000 of them, were in 2011. So you can see how it's changed. And what's even more interesting is that another third of them have been downloaded this year to date. So technology is really having an impact on things. So it's nice to get those statistics out. Before I actually start the auction today, I would like to thank our exhibitors for coming. Belvoir, who are not by their stand, in fact nobody's by their stand, but Belvoir Letting Agents, Mortgage Centre, Penn Commercial and Hayward Moon, who are by their stand. These guys are here after the auction, so take advantage of them. You know, bend their ears. That's what they're here for. Use their expertise, as they say. Today we have a lovely diverse range of properties available that we hope will generate some strong bidding. We have some pre-auction bids which I'll be handling from the rostrum, so if you hear me saying I'm on commission, it means that I have a pre-auction bid that I'll be handling on behalf of somebody. We actually, in the last auction, did have some very unhappy buyers, and I will just tell you this little story just to help you possibly. They were disappointed because they claimed they missed out on one of the lots. I offered the lot for sale. It didn't bid during the auction. We didn't actually sell it immediately in the auction and sold it immediately afterwards. They were claiming that they didn't have an opportunity to buy. They obviously did. They just decided that they wouldn't show their hand during the auction itself. They lost out because of it. And the moral of this story is, if you're interested in something, for goodness sake, put your hand in the air. Don't sit on it and think that I'm going to know, because I won't do. I need to physically see you waving at me. As far as today is concerned, I want to make it incredibly clear that if I do put the hammer down to you, that is a binding contract. There is no going back at that point. So we assume that you have gone through the legal pack, we assume that you have taken professional advice, you've inspected the property, and you've got your money in place. And if any of those things are missing, my advice is please don't bid. I don't want anybody to be caught having bought a property and not being able to complete, or finding that it's not exactly what they thought it was going to be. Successful bidders, either Lorraine or Nikki, will pop out and see you. You'll fill in a buyer information form, which is just your name, address, telephone number and your solicitor's details. And they will also at that point take from you your proof of ID and proof of residency. They will take it over to our Mr. Huck, who's by the computers over there, and he will start drawing up the contract straight away. After the auction, successful buyers will come to that area and be asked to sign the contracts, pay their deposits and their buyer admin fees. We will do it in lot order, so if you happen to be one of the last lots that buy, you might want to head to the sort of cafe area and get a cup of tea or a bottle of pop before you actually come to sign your contract. I had got an amendment sheet to read, which I haven't got in front of me. Has anyone got one? I could just have a quick glance at. You've got one there. I can borrow it, please. Thank you very much. Well, the amendment sheets are unfortunately that I would say on lot 6, lot 7 and lot 8, which are the Churchman's House properties, have been withdrawn prior to auction by the LPA receiver. Obviously we're very disappointed about this, and it was very much a last minute situation, and I do apologise, as do the LPA receivers, for anybody that's made a special trip to bid on those particular lots. What I would ask you to do is express interest after the auction, because who knows what is going to happen, and it would be nice if we have people that are specifically interested in any of those particular lots, that they do come and tell us about it, so we can report this back to the joint LPA receivers. And the other lot on there is lot number 9, which is 7 Springfield Lane, which was actually withdrawn immediately when we first published the catalogue anyway, so most of you, I'm sure, were aware of that. That's my waffle out of the way. What I'm going to do now is start the auction off. As I say, hopefully we'll have some strong bidding. I'm looking forward to this. So, starting off with lot number 1. This is 32 Spring Road in Ipswich, as shown on the screen here, and as shown in the catalogue. 3-bedroom property with a cellar on the eastern side of Ipswich. Has gas central heating. I'm sure that you've all had a look at it. You've all had a look at the legal pack and the various documents that have been made available. You'll appreciate that the guide we're selling it at does make an exceptionally good purchase. We do have a commission bid, so I am starting this one at 60,000. I'm looking for somebody to join me at 62. So it's with me now at 60,000. Somebody join in at 62, please. 60, 62, 62, 64, 64, 66 with me then. Who else is going to join in? 66 with me. Looking for 68 for somebody. 68, thank you. 68. 70 somebody? 68 with it? 70 with me I can go. 72 anybody? 72, 72, thank you. 72. 74 with me. Anybody else want to join in? 74 with me at the moment. 74. 75. 76. 76 with me. You in? 77. 77. Anybody else want to join in? We're at 77 at the moment. 78. 79. 80. 81. 2. 3. 4. 5 with me then. 85,000 with me on commission. Anybody else want to join in? We're at 85,000 and selling at 85,000, make no mistakes. 86. You in, sir? 86, 87 with me. 87 on commission. You in? No? 87 with me on commission then, and I'm going to sell it at 87,000. I'll be all done. 88, 89 with me. 89 with me on commission. It's a big shake of the head there now. It's at 89,000 with me then on commission. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be all done at 89,000. The first time of asking then at 89,000. Second time of asking at 89,000. Third and final time, sold on commission at 89,000. You'll get the details later, Mr. Huck. We'll crack on to lot number 2. This is 86 Norwich Road, Ipswich, excuse me. Little shop unit along Norwich Road, with potential as we know. A lot of you will recognise this as having been offered in the last auction. We did sell it, yes, you are right. Unfortunately, the buyer didn't complete, they defaulted, lost their deposit, which is very sad, but we're now charged with the responsibility of selling it again. Had good response last time and anticipate a strong response again this time. As we know, there is an opportunity here potentially for a residential element to it as well, with the upstairs currently underutilised, so you could look at retail on the front, residential at the back, obviously subject to planning. Lots of opportunities here, starting at 30,000. Very low start at 30. Looking for 31 from somebody. Looking for 31 from somebody. 31, thank you, 31. 32 I can go. You in? 33, 34. You in? 35, 36. 37, I can still go 38. Does anybody else want to join in at this point? 38 with me. Going? 39, 39 and a half with me then. It's at 40. Away from me now, it's at 40,000. Anybody else want to join in? Taking halves at this point, about 40,000 in the room, and a half against you, sir. Half against you seated beside there. Going to 1? 1. Yep, and a half. 2. And a half. 3. You right? 43,000 then. Right, 43,000. Selling at 43. Made a lot more than this last time, but I am selling at 43 if there's no other bids. 44. 45 right at the back? No, sorry, 44 standing then. 44. You're going back to hold ones, I'm afraid. 45. 45 seated here. You in? Right, 45 seated. 46. 47, 48, 48. Take the little one then now, if you want to. And a half then. 8.5. 8.5, you in? No? 8.5 seated then at the back of the seating there. I want to move on now very swiftly. We're at 48,500. Are we all done at 48.5? You sure, sir, you're out? We're at 48,500 then, for the first time of asking at £48,500. Second time of asking at 48.5. Third and final time, 48,500. So the gentleman seated right there. Well done. We move on to lot number 3. This is 69 The Causeway, Burwell, Cambridgeshire. I think actually we should have added in there Newmarket / Cambridge because it makes all the difference. It's an area that they just don't come up for sale. Anything in that area, very, very desirable. It is a small freehold. It's a lock-up unit. As we can all tell from the catalogue, it is currently let. Started off on a 12-year lease from 2002, so there's a couple of years left on that, £6,000 per annum. Tenant in there is very keen to stay by the sounds of things, although it is a sublet situation, but again I'm sure that you will all be aware of that and know exactly where you stand with it. As I say, very, very rarely available here. And again, I'm starting this one, I am starting at 30,000. So I'm starting at 30,000, looking for 31 from somebody. Looking for 31 from somebody. So all I'm looking for is 31 at the moment. At 30,000 then. 31, thank you. 32 I can go. 33, thank you. 34. 34 with me. 35, 36 with me. 36 with me. Anybody else want to join in? So 36 with me at the moment. Are we all done at 36,000? All done at 36 then? Well, at 36,000, are we all done? Is that a bid? Or are you scratching your head? Don't worry. I thought you wanted 2 units then. With me then at 36. So anybody else want to join in at the moment? We're at 36,000. At 36,000 then. All done at 36? All done at 36,000 then. Can't quite sell it. I can't move up. I can't sell it to you at that level either, so but please do come and see me post-auction because we are incredibly close at this level. Sorry. I'm not organised today. Thank you. Sorry. Right, we'll move on straight away. Don't like to break a winning streak. So lot number 4, which is 87 Rectory Road in Ipswich. Victorian 3-bedroom terraced house, south side of Ipswich. Obviously, Rectory Road, as I'm sure those of you that have looked at it know, lies off Belstead Road, so it's in the right area over there. They don't come up very often, these properties for renovation and modernisation, so it's a nice opportunity for somebody to take on a very good, strong investment with a lot of space, which is the nice thing with this particular one. I think I'm right in saying that one sold fairly recently there for close to 90,000 that required renovation. So for us to be guiding this at 65 to 85, obviously does represent very good value for money. So here we go. I want to see 60,000 from somebody on this one. 60,000. Got 60, thank you. 60 straight away, looking for 62 from somebody. We're at 60,000 at the moment, that's all, looking for 62. At 60,000 only. Anybody else want to get involved? At 60 only. 62, thank you. 62. You in? 64. 66. 68. 70. 70,000. 70,000. At 70,000 here. 70,000. 71. 2. 3. 4. 4. And a half. 5. 75,000, you're out? Is out at 75 then? With you at 75. Anybody else want to join in? Selling it at 75,000. Are we all done? All done then at 75,000. You sure you're out? For the first time of asking then at 75,000. Second time of asking at 75,000. Third and final time at 75,000. Sold to the gentleman seated just here. Well done. We crack on now, again, to lot number 5. Sorry, Lorraine, wrong buyer. You weren't paying attention.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, lot number 5, this is the building plot that we're offering for sale in Leiston. Excellent opportunity for development here. I'm sure, again, we know we've had several people look at the documents for this particular unit. And it's quite an unusual unit in that it's a 3-storey development. We have two bedrooms, which are on 2 stories, and 2 1-bedroom flats. So you have 4 units in total. And I think the big thing with this particular site is the, as we've mentioned in the catalogue, the sort of short to medium-term prognosis for Leiston, in that it's so very strong with the advent of Sizewell. In fact, this is actually in Sizewell Road, as we know. So with Sizewell C coming on stream, it's a very strong investment for somebody. You have to look at the resale value on this site as well, because I would suggest we're talking circa 400,000. So with a guide at 70,000, it's well under 20,000 a unit. So it does represent an exceptional opportunity for somebody. Right, okay, what are we going to say on this one? 70 to 90, and start it at, what are we going to start it at? 60? Start at 60 for somebody? 60 I have, thank you. 60 I have, thank you. 60 right at the back there. 60 at the back against screens at the back. 60,000. 62, thank you. 64. 66. 68. 68,000. 69, thank you. 70,000. That's 70,000. That's 70,000 right at the back there. Anybody else want it? That's 70,000 at the moment. Looking for 71 from somebody. We're at 70,000 right at the screens at the back there again. The starting bid at 70. 70 now, looking for 71. Right? So that's 71, that's 70,000, should I say? Are we all done at 70,000, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody else want to join in? Please come and see me post-auction, because we're close, and it could well be we can do something with this. So, again, remember my story at the beginning of the event. Don't sit on your laurels. Come and see me immediately after the auction, because it could well be that this one is sold very rapidly. We move on to the lots that unfortunately have been withdrawn, as I say, lots 6, 7, 8 and 9. Again, I will reiterate that those people that have made trips, especially with these properties, please do come and see us post-auction and register interest, because we do want to report that back to the LPA, the joint LPA receivers, see what we can do with it. Lot number 10, this is 44 Waterloo Road. Those of you that attended the viewings will know that it generated a huge response, with lots of viewers there. 4 good double bedrooms over 3 floors, kitchen and bathroom on the ground floor. Immense opportunity for either development or for owner-occupier, as we know. 65 to 85 is the guide. Starting at 60,000, we're starting at 60, going up in 2s initially. I know we're going to have some fun with this lot, because the number of people that attended. So we're at 60,000, looking for 62 from somebody. 60,000 only, looking for 62. 62, thank you. 62. 62. 64, somebody. 62 only. I can take it myself if nobody else wants to. I prefer it when it's the room, but I can take it. 64, thank you. 66. 68. 70. 70. 70 against you, 72, 74. Sure? Do you want to go the one at this point? No, we're at 74 then, looking for 75 from somebody. 75, thank you, 76. You in? 77. 77, 78. 78. Sorry, you're there, I beg your pardon. 78,000. Anybody else want to join you? We're at 78. It's with you already, so it's 78. It's with the gentleman there at 78,000. 79. 80. 80,000. 80,000. Another one, somebody? 81. 2. 2 against you, madam. 3. 4. Well, you're out. 84,000 then. At 84,000, the gentleman there. At 84,000. Are we all done at 84,000? Still a bargain at 84, believe you me. And I'm selling at 84, make no mistakes about that either. So we're at 84,000 and selling. Anybody else want to put in another 500 even? If not, we're going to sell. For the first time of asking them at 84,000. Second time of asking at 84,000. Third and final time at 84,000. Sold to the gentleman there. Well done. Thank you. We are moving on. We've got two more lots we weren't going to have that were late entries, so they weren't in the original catalogue, but I'm sure that you've all had a look at them on the paperwork. Certainly I know that several of you have downloaded the legal pack, so it goes without saying. The first one we have is lot number 11, which is 35 Warwick Avenue, again as you see on the screen here. First floor flat. Currently a one-bedder. I think certainly the people that viewed it with me will know my views that there's an opportunity there potentially to create two bedrooms relatively easily. Probably does require fitting out. Again, those of you that came and looked at it will be aware of that, and several of you. But quite honestly, it's something that we lacked in the auction, which is a little project, and the location of it being in Woodbridge is very unique. We just don't get things like this popping up in Woodbridge. So we are talking about an excellent opportunity for somebody here. Okay, we're starting this one at 50,000. So starting at 50, which is absolute steal at 50. We're looking to take it up in twos to begin with. 52, thank you. 52. 54 somewhere. So 52 at the moment, looking for 54. It's at 52, looking for 54 from somebody. 54, 54, thank you. 54, 54, 54. 54,000 then. Looking for 56 from somebody. We're at 54 now. 56, thank you. 56, 56. 56. Do I see 58 for somebody? 56 at the moment. Do I see 58? 56,000 only. Do I see 58? 58 there. Thank you. I have a 58 right at the back there. At 58,000 then. At 58,000. Do I see 60? 58,000 looking for a 60. 60. Anybody going to come in with a 60? 58 at the moment. We're at 58,000. That's all. At 58,000. 60. Thank you. At 60. 60 to my left. 60 to my left. 60 to my left. 62 then I have. 62. 62. 62 I have to my right. Even at 62. 64. 63. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. At 65,000. 65,000. At 65,000 at the moment. Take the half if you like. At 65,000 at the moment, and I'm selling. Anybody else want to join in? Because I'm selling otherwise. We're at 65,000 at the back of the screen now. All done then at 65. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I'm asking at 65,000. Second time at 65,000. Third and final time then at 65,000. Sold to the gentleman right at the back. Thank you very much indeed, sir. And then we move on to our last lot, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last lot we're offering today. This is the McCarthy and Stone late entry. It's not from McCarthy and Stone, but it's within the McCarthy and Stone retirement flat development in Whittam. Two-bedroom unit. As we've said all we need to say within the sales details, to be honest with you. It's an ideal opportunity for owner-occupier as a family investment. And quite honestly, there's no doubt about it, at the guide prices that we've set, it also makes an excellent speculative purchase, quite honestly. If you look online and speak to the agents down there, the prices that they have been selling at, they normally sell between 90 and 120, depending on condition. So for us to be guiding this one at 50 to 60, it does represent an exceptional purchase. Right, what are we going to say to start it off? Need some people to talk to me on this one. Need someone to talk to me, please. Starting me at 50? 40 then? 40 I've got, thank you. 40 I've got. 41. 2? You in? 2 at the moment. 2 at the moment. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. You right? It's 47 then. Right, 47 in the room at 47. Are we all done at 47? Anyone else want to join in? We're at 47 at the moment. At 47,000 then. At 47, are we all done? 48. 48,000. Gentleman standing there at 48. At 48. At 48. At 48,000, gentleman there, chewing on his spectacles. We're at 48,000. Are we all done at 48? Looking for another one from somebody. We're at 48,000, that's all. Remember, priority will be given to the last bid. We're at 48,000. And a half. And a half then. 48 and a half. 48 and a half. 48 and a half, sir. 49. 9. Going to go, sir? 49 at the moment. Right, 49,000. 50,000 then. Gentlemen in the room here at 50 to my left. Are we all done then at 50,000? Right, 50,000, we're all done at 50. Nobody else wants to join in? Nobody else wants to go? We're not running then, we'll hold it at 50. That's where we're up to, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 50,000. Sir, I can't quite put the hammer down. We are very close. Don't run and leave the room, please. I will speak to you straight away afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending the auction. Please do register your interest with regards to the flats. Thank you very much indeed for attending. Thank you.